guys, it's Brooke from TRAXX. I've just got in from the supermarket, so I thought I would show you what I've bought. Yeah, so it should be interesting. I have just taken my hair out of a bobble and it's gone all funny. And I haven't vlogged yet today, so I need to do that as well. So yeah, I will show you what I bought. Bags are rustling over here. And yeah, okay, this should be interesting. Well, it's not going to be interesting. It's not interesting at all actually, but give us a watch because you never know, you might see something that you've not seen before. So, hang on. Right, so, these are so uncomfortable. Right, so, okay. First up, I was at the counter, and when like on the conveyor belt, that's what it's called, the conveyor belt goes, and you're at the bottom, and they've got some magazines, so I picked one of them up, which looks a lot like this. The good old Morrison's action. Okay. Then I went and I was talking about it yesterday. But when I make my shakes, I usually use the almond milk, and it's usually the sweetened version. Well, while I was in Morrison's today, I found the unsweetened version. Right, check this out. I thought this was really strange, right? Everywhere, other than Morrison's, right, it's about £1.69 for your 1 litre, like that. Everywhere, I kid you not. Right, going to Morrison's, so this is not the first time, but all almond milk and hazelnut milk is only £1, which is pretty good, because normally it's like £1.69, so you're like getting 2 for nearly, a good price. So, this is what the unsweetened one looks like if you've not seen it before. Alright, so I picked up 3 of those. And just, to spice things up, we got a regular one. Alright, next up, I got some pumpkin seeds. I thought these would be nice to go into my Greek yoghurt when I have that. So I picked up some pumpkin seeds. Good health benefits, and I haven't had any in ages. And I also picked up from the same section some trusty almonds, and I will try not to eat the whole pack. I will just try and stick to a normal serving, but they're so tasty, I love them. So yeah, that's that so far. Next up, it's really not interesting, guys, but I want you to keep watching because you might find it interesting. Don't forget to comment and like it and subscribe to this. You never know what's going to go on. Next up, this is so popular, like on my daily diet, everybody has this on the night time, it's hilarious. So, I say everybody, not everybody, but yeah. Well that's annoying. Anyway, right, so, this is a big tub. Look at it, it's a massive tub. It's all of 500 grams, which is like £2.39. And then for the single pops, which I got loads of too, I got 4 of, they look like that, and they're 170 grams each. Now the reason I've got both is because sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, if I'm like lower on my calories on the day, I can add more in, pretty much, that's how it's going to work. So I've got those 4, and those ones too. We have a nice little housing, organised area here, which you guys can't see. Alright, so of course, got to put in my proteins for the week. I've got about 6 days worth here of chicken, which obviously we all know what that looks like. Chicken! Looks like this. And I got 3 of those. Next up, not much else actually at all. I got some porridge oats for those times when I feel like I need a bit more carbs or just because I like them. So yeah, I got some oats. I also picked up something that my dad hates. It's in this, it's beetroot, organic in fact, but my dad hates this. But when I was at the counter, yeah, she put it through and I think either I caught my nail on it or she caught her nail on it and it burst the packet, and then she was like, oh, I'll just put that in the bag for you. Cheers man, cheers. I didn't want any more anyway, it's alright. And then I also picked up Zest magazine. I like a read. I know a lot of it's a lot of shit, but I quite like to read it anyway. You never know, you might learn something new. Usually the nutrition's the best bit in those magazines I find. And I like to look at the clothes. I'm a girl, that's what we do. So yeah, that was one of it. And my last purchase was this DVD. I feel like watching it. I don't know if I'll watch it tonight because I looked at the back